In our class at TEAK, we're from all different walks of life.
Hi.
What's up? My name is Daniel Casado.
My name is Christopher Blake.
My name is Andrea.
My name is Fahim.
My name is Joshua.
My name is Eric.
My name is Fernando Kohate.
My name is Cameron.
I'm Isaiah.
My name is Ashfa.
My name is Dewan Jordan, and I'm black.
I'm South Asian.
I am African American with parents of Ivorian descent.
I'm a white girl.
I'm a Hispanic Dominican male living in the Bronx.
I'm a black male.
I'm African American, but I was born in Trinidad.
I'm Bengali. I'm multiracial.
I'm African American, but I was born here and my parents came from Haiti.
I am a Hispanic Mexican male.
My name is Taylor Knox.
My name is Miriam Kondikar.
I identify as black and Caribbean American.
And I'm Bengali.
Action.
My four little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
Girl here was the first Negro apparently of high school age to show up at Central High School the day that the federal court ordered it integrated. You don't care to say anything, is that right?
Living in that zone were more than 100,000 persons of Japanese ancestry, 2/3 of them American citizens. We knew that some among them were potentially dangerous. Military authorities therefore determined that all of them, citizens and aliens alike, would have to move.
Do you see Africans being able to develop in this country without the European being pushed out?
We have made it very clear in our policy. South Africa is the country of many races. There is room for all the various races in this country.
So do you know what racism is?
Racism, to me,
Racismo.
racism is caused by several ways.
Racism means when you get judged by the language or color.
Una forma de pensar de una gente.
The oppression of a people.
Judging against someone's race.
When white people take upon black people.
Racism is unfair and it leads to inequality.
It grinds my gears.
Sometimes people still don't get treated fairly.
I wish to be a Muslim, and I feel terrified.
It's very, very wrong.
Just because the law says, oh, you can't have slaves anymore, doesn't make racism go away.
Es algo muy malo que le hace a todo el mundo.
It's happening everywhere.
These things have been going around for ages.
There shouldn't be racism.
Es algo que no debe de existir.
They're just stereotypes. That's basically what they are.
Being a black person in America, we're living amongst diverse communities, so it's a big difference.
America is for everyone. Every religious, every color, every language is covered.
Everybody is like one.
Una tierra de los inmigrantes.
I've been discriminated in stores.
When I'm on the swing, people just come up to me and say, Indian, Asian, they call me bad words.
I guess to him I looked like I didn't belong in that area.
Somebody pushed him and he fell and he stepped on his foot and he said,
Go build your bomb somewhere else. I didn't know how to feel actually, to be honest with you, because that was the first time anything like that had ever happened to me.
It's like almost a natural thing for your instincts to go, well, if I'm feeling bad, then everyone else should feel bad. And you believe them as well, so that's basically what it's like a circle.
I think we need to start speaking up when that behavior is shown.
You should just be nice.
One man alone, one person alone, I can't go out and eradicate racism.
People should just stop being racist towards other race.
It's wrong to judge by your culture.
I can say with absolute certainty that this is going to end at some point.
We need to come together. We need to mesh, you know?
Racism affects all types of people.
all races, cultures, ages, and genders.
When is one time in your life where you experienced racism?
I have experienced racism.
There was this one time.
There was this kid from Afghanistan and his mom wore a burqa.
An experience I had was when I came from Trinidad. I had a thick accent.
We didn't really know what a burqa was. And then he got punched.
Many people think I'm white. People in my school think it helps me.
I remember one time when I was playing a pickup game of basketball. This kid chose me. I asked him why. He said, "'Cause you're black, obviously."
She was like, "Oh, that's why I don't like Indians, because they're so annoying and they're so loud. But like, we're not Indian."
I'm sort of viewed as the really, really black kid, like the African.
One person saw that we were stealing their purse just because I was Muslim, and so was my friend.
My friend is Asian, so something that person said was that of course my friend's smarter because he's Asian.
Some lady yelled, "Go yell somewhere else, you dirty Mexicans."
I was kind of like in shock.
A lot of times at my school, kids have these jokes. They make fun of each other.
Some of my friends, they like to make fun of like ISIS and all these kind of things.
It's 'cause I'm black, right? It's 'cause I'm white, right? Sometimes they sound so idiotic when they're being racist.
Dude, that's not cool.
It doesn't make sense to say something like that.
I think racism goes both ways.
It's kind of like a cycle.
We grow up to learn racism.
You should think, if I'm gonna bring myself up, let me bring him up too.
We're not like racist, we're a human race.
When you go on the news, you see people who are like, "Oh, this and this happened," but you don't really talk about the good things.
If you make someone feel as though they are lesser than you,
you wouldn't like that, so why are you saying that about other people and other races?
You shouldn't define someone by their racial stereotypes, because you should judge someone by who they are inside.
If someone shows you that that's what you're doing is wrong and you understand why it's wrong, then you would have no reason to keep doing it.
Trying to end racism.
I think it would take a lot of hard work, and I think it would take everyone in the world cooperating for it to happen, but I don't think it's impossible.
Issues about race aren't a new thing, and now especially, we see it all the time on the news.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
The time for remorse would have been when my husband was yelling to breathe.
We know that he asked for medical attention. We know that that medical attention was not immediately requested for him.
Everybody want me to be calm. Do you know how them bullets hit my son? What they did to his body as they entered his body? You can't be nice, you don't want
I'm not gonna pay for that wall. He should pay for it.
I mean, like sometimes when I'm with my friends, I give some speeches on the train, like we're all at one, and like education is important because education is what makes you notice that we're all together.
Telling people that like whenever someone tries to separate people, it never really ends well.
Like if you are like just nice to the person next to you on the train, or if you're nice to everybody, even if you're doing something small, it's like you're doing something big.
We can use social media to help fight racism.
I think awareness. If people actually know how this is affecting people's everyday lives.
We like show other people and like explain to them racism is bad. It hurts other people. It's making our society into one that we don't want it to be. If people know that what they're doing is wrong, then they'll be more reluctant to actually do that.
You can dull racism down with awareness and educating people on the injustices of racism and to learn from history's mistakes, because oftentimes history repeats itself.
If there was more education surrounding different cultures, so people could understand more where everybody comes from.
Yeah, basically educating people on how we're similar to each other, so we can tell them like, okay, everybody, so we all breathe, we all blink, we all have blood. I mean, there are a lot of things that we have in common.
I think there's not one approach that you can take to ending racism. There's gonna be ones that no matter what you do, you can't really get them to no longer be racist, even in the slightest way. Even if it's something that's not too big, they'll still be racist in their minds because that's just the way that they grew up. I think it's really all dependent on people who right now who are in middle school, who are in elementary school, some people who have not even been born yet, because I feel everybody else who's basically over the age of 25 isn't going to have the same impacts that we have in the future.
So it's up to you.
Yeah.
Can you say it's up to us?
It is up to us.
La cáscara de lote. Se la llevaremos.
Thank you.
I got a perfect way to end it.